Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Bright skies and a bit warmer today across the region, but high temperatures for most spots still running below normal for this time of the year, and that's going to stay the case over the next couple of days thanks to another incoming storm system. It's going to increase the clouds a bit for your Wednesday. Most of us here in southern Oregon and northern California staying dry. Could see a few showers or sprinkles towards the coast, but any amounts of rainfall would be very, very light. Most of the measurable stuff is going to stay to our north. Tonight, look for some of those clouds to start moving into the region, down to 59 in Grants Pass and Medford, 48 in Klamath Falls, and down to 50 in Mount Shasta. Tomorrow on your Wednesday, highs in the mid to upper 80s in our west side valleys, upper 70s to around 80 in the basin. We'll see breezes picking up in the afternoon. Along the coast, mostly to partly cloudy skies, and that slight chance at least of a shower. We could see with some of these clouds that move in tomorrow, maybe a sprinkle under some of this stuff, but again, most of the rainfall is going to stay to the north. A mix of sun and clouds expected across the region for your Wednesday. And Thursday, we'll look for clouds to increase into the morning and then decrease as we go throughout the day. Looks great tomorrow evening if you're heading to the Andy Grammer concert at the Brit Festival. Temperatures in the lower 80s by about 7:30, and then we'll be in the low 70s by 10 with partly cloudy skies. Winds picking up tomorrow afternoon for inland areas, but then notice what happens on Thursday. All in all, through the afternoon, some pretty gusty conditions across southern Oregon and northern California, but winds are going to be picking up along the coast, and that is going to continue right on into Friday. And with those gusty offshore winds, we will see that Chetco effect start to take hold. Some much warmer temperatures for coastal communities, especially Brookings, later on in the work week and into the start of the weekend as well. For the Rogue Valley over the next few days, a mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow we'll stick with highs generally in the upper 80s through Thursday. And then heat does start to build a bit on Friday, up to around 94 degrees in the Medford area, and it only gets hotter as we head into the weekend. In the Klamath Basin, our dry stretch of weather continues. We should stay dry through the weekend. Temperatures will be heating up. We may start to see some thunderstorm potential, though, as we head towards next Tuesday. Here's a peek towards your weekend forecast. Look at that heat, mid to upper 90s in the west side valleys on Saturday, and in Medford and Grants Pass, we have a good shot at climbing into the triple digits come Sunday. Your 7-day forecast for the coast: gusty winds Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Warmer temperatures with that Chetco effect, but then more of an onshore breeze moves in for Sunday early next week. That's going to cool things back a bit, but it's going to be hot for inland areas. We'll be seeing highs up around 100 degrees or so in northern California into early next week. The Klamath Basin also heating up as we go through the weekend, highs climbing into the 90s as we head into next week. Up in the mountains, mainly staying dry. We may see a sprinkle with some of those clouds working through tomorrow. Breezy conditions Thursday and Friday, and then in the Rogue Valley, pretty pleasant summer weather, at least the next couple of days, but it is going to heat up quite drastically through the weekend.